camera enthusiasts, gearheads, and tech pioneers, fasten your seatbelts because Sony's next powerhouse has just entered the frame. The highly anticipated Sony A7V, the true successor to the hugely popular A7 IV, is emerging from the rumor mill with credible leaks, confirmed model registrations, and tantalizing hints. But before we dive deep, let's break it down. What's fact, what's still speculation, and what exactly makes this hybrid imaging marvel worth your hard-earned cash? Sony's A7 lineup has consistently reshaped the full-frame mirrorless ecosystem. Think back to 2018's game-changing A7 III at just $1,999. Then the A7 IV launched in 2021, sporting a performance leap and yet charging about $2,499, a bold evolution in both specs and pricing. And now, here we are in 2025, with whispers that the A7 V price might leap again. So what kind of value are we talking about? This isn't mere hearsay anymore. A real registration, model code WW084220, popped up in May 2025. It suggests the camera is being manufactured out of Wuxi, China, effectively confirming the A7 V's authenticity. No more speculation on that front. Everywhere Sony fans are buzzing that this is real deal. And yes, the dynamic pricing landscape is evolving fast. In the US, the body-only speculations float between $27.99 and $29.99, a noticeable climb over its predecessor. Other regions, such as India, may face compounding layers of VAT and customs duties, amplifying the end cost. Is Sony capitalizing on demand, or offering enough innovation to justify the premium? Let's explore sensor architecture debate. Which path will Sony choose? Right now, there are two competing speculations: a 44-megapixel BSI MOS sensor, leaning into high-res territory for detail-hungry pros, pixel peepers, and cinematic fine-print lovers. A 33-megapixel stacked CMOS sensor, trading resolution for blazing speed, fast readouts, and better low-light sensitivity. If the A7 V wants to tango with competitors like the Leica Q3 or Sony's own RX1 or Mark III, the 44MP MOS sensor makes total sense. But if Sony's prioritizing performance and AI autofocus evolution, the stacked 33MP route seems more strategic. AI-powered tracking and Bion's XR image processor. Here's something solid: the A7 V is expected to pack Sony's proven Bion's XR processor, the same beast that powers the A1 and FX3, for blazing fast compute, zippy buffer handling, and elevated processing muscle. Pair that with next-gen AI-based real-time tracking autofocus, with enhanced deep learning subject recognition for faces, eyes, animals, and even fast-moving motorsport action, and this camera could redefine precision tracking in chaotic scenes. Still, as with any AI autofocus camera, it may hit unpredictable behavior in ultra-low light or exceptionally cluttered scenarios. Video and stabilization that push boundaries. Videographers will be enthralled. Leaked chatter suggests 4K 16-bit RAW output, with S-Log3 and cinematic color profiles, dreamy tools for creative grading and independent filmmakers. But in 2025, not offering 6K resolution or full-frame 4K at 60 frames per second might spark disappointment from some users, especially those used to those becoming mid-tier standards. On the stabilization front, Sony reportedly includes a whopping 8-stop 5-axis in-body image stabilization system. That's huge news for handheld video or stills, especially when shooting while moving or from unpredictable angles. Paper specs are one thing, but real-world performance will determine if this truly delivers standout cinema-grade stabilization. Build quality, hybrid flexibility and storage configuration. Look for classic A7 ergonomics, weather-sealed, ergonomic deep grip, durable build, typical of Sony's mirrorless bodies. Plus, the A7 V is expected to house dual card slots, a boon for hybrid shooters juggling high bitrate 4K footage and high-res still storage. Final tally: is the A7 V a hybrid breakthrough? Sony appears to be positioning the A7 V as a high-end hybrid camera, one balancing still photography with cinematic video. It's aiming for top-tier specs: a next-gen sensor, AI tracking AF, improved stabilization, advanced processing engine, and broader creative workflows. Expectations are high, and so are concerns. Some photographers may feel underwhelmed if the resolution lands at 33MP. Filmmakers might be frustrated without 6K or 4K 60 frames per second options. And ultimately, the elevated price tag may be the biggest